Hey, y'all, picture this: a tiny town called Willow Creek, tucked away in the rolling hills of nowhere, where the biggest drama is usually a squirrel stealing your picnic. But one summer evening, everything flipped upside down when Miss Clara Thompson, a 92-year-old woman with a spine of steel and a heart full of secrets, got tangled in a mess nobody saw coming. She's standing at an old payphone, hands shaking as she dials, when two cops roll up, lights flashing, acting like she's some kind of master criminal. Clara's got this quiet dignity, frail, sure, but her eyes burn with something fierce, like she's carrying a torch nobody else can see. She's trying to call her daughter, Lena, a lawyer out in Chicago, but the coins keep jamming, the line's dead, and she's muttering to herself, stubborn as hell. That's when Officer Pete Malone steps out, chest puffed, voice sharp. "Ma'am, you can't just hang around here all night. This ain't a lounge." Clara, calm as a summer breeze, looks him dead in the eye and says, "Son, I'm just trying to reach my girl. You best mind your tone." But Pete's not having it. He's young, cocky, thinks he's got to prove something, so he slaps cuffs on her wrists, thin as twigs, and starts dragging her toward the squad car. Folks on the street freeze, jaws dropped, watching this tiny old lady get manhandled like she's Bonnie from Bonnie and Clyde. Now, across the street, sipping coffee at a diner, is none other than Danny the Hammer Hayes, retired MMA fighter, a guy who's seen enough fights to know when something's dead wrong. Danny's in Willow Creek to lay low, escape the spotlight, but when he sees Clara's frail figure stumbling under Pete's grip, something snaps. He's out the door, boots hitting pavement, voice booming like thunder. "Hey, officer, you want to explain why you're roughing up a grandma?" Pete freezes, recognizing Danny's face from old fight posters, but he doubles down. "She's loitering, sir, just doing my job." Danny steps closer, towering over him. "Your job? Man, she's older than the damn payphone. Let her go." That's when Clara, voice raspy but steady, drops a bomb. "It's not about me, Danny. It's about the Hendersons. They've been running this town into the ground for years." Danny's ears perk up. The Hendersons? The family that owns half the county land, businesses, even the mayor's office. Clara's got this journal, see, pages yellowed and crammed with secrets from a 1985 factory fire that killed 40 workers. The Hendersons buried it, bribed cops, silenced witnesses, made folks disappear. Clara, a schoolteacher back then, saw it all, and she's been fighting to expose them ever since, even as they've hounded her family, forced them out of town, left her alone with nothing but that journal and her grit. Danny's gut churns. He's no stranger to fighting, but this is bigger than any cage match. He looks at Clara, her eyes pleading, and says, "I'm in. Let's get your daughter on the line." They head to the station, where Pete's still grumbling but lets Clara sit, cuffs off, thanks to Danny's glare. She calls Lena, who picks up, voice tight. "Mama, you okay? What's this about the Hendersons?" Clara spills at the journal, the fire, the threats. Lena's on the next flight, but before she lands, trouble's already brewing. A black SUV tails Danny and Lena as they drive to meet a lawyer friend with the journal. The Hendersons' goons, cold-eyed and armed, try to run them off the road. Danny, cool as ice, swerves through a sharp turn, sending the SUV crashing into a ditch. "They're scared," he growls, "means we're onto something." But the Hendersons ain't done. That night, they storm the motel where Clara's holed up, smash a window, and snatch her before anyone can blink. Lena's shaking when she gets the call, a low, icy voice demanding the journal by midnight at an old mill, or Clara's gone. Danny doesn't flinch. We're not playing their game. He cooks up a plan: fake documents, a tracker on Lena's car, and him and Pete, who's finally seeing the light, tailing from a distance. At the mill, Lena faces a Henderson enforcer, a slick guy in a suit who sneers. "You think you can take us down, girl? Hand it over." Lena, steady as a rock, tosses the fake papers. "Where's my mama?" The guy laughs. "Safe, for now, but you're out of your league." That's when Danny strikes, moving like a ghost, dropping two guards before they can blink. Pete's got his gun out, covering Lena as she sprints to free Clara from a van. The enforcer panics, pulls a pistol, but Danny's on him. "You want to dance? Let's dance." One punch, and the guy's out cold. Clara, untied, grabs Lena's hand, tears in her eyes. You're my brave girl." They speed off, journal safe, but the fight's far from over. Next morning, they hand the evidence to Judge Sarah Klein, a no-nonsense woman who's dodged Henderson bribes for years. She flips through Clara's journal, face grim. This'll shake the whole damn county. They leak it to reporters, and by noon, headlines scream about the Hendersons' crimes. Arrests follow, the factory fire case reopens, and Willow Creek's waking up. Clara, sitting quiet, says to Danny, "You didn't just save me. You gave us all a shot at something better." Danny shrugs, "Just doing what's right, ma'am." But here's the thing, the Hendersons still got friends in high places, and some folks in town are whispering, why stir up trouble? Was Clara's fight worth the chaos? Did Danny and Lena go too far, or not far enough? Y'all, drop a comment. Tell me what you think. When's it right to stand up, and when's it just picking a fight? Hit that subscribe button, share this story, and let's keep talking about what justice really means.